Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. So, we are back again for our daily Go Live challenge. It's kind of early, but that's what the schedule that meets with Sister Ressa and I. But anyway, our topic today, we will be talking about can I do this business without any experience? But before we dive into this topic, for those of you who don't know me, like or new audience, I came from working long hours. Pretty much, I was burned out of working 60 to 72 hours a week. I don't have time for myself or for my family. I don't have enough sleep. And then still struggling financially, as a breadwinner back home, and also paying bills here in the US, everything is dollars. So it's really for me, even if how many overtime I do, I still struggling and same cycles every day. So I prayed, asked, and God's guidance that if there's a way out of these situations. And of course, I don't have any background of social media. I don't have any business background, and I'm not computer expert. But I am able to launch this amazing global digital business. For those of you who don't know me, I am Rosalind. Adkins. I am a global digital business mentor, and now we will hear Sister Teresa's highlight about her story as well, and then we can dive into our topic. Hi, Sister Teresa. Good morning.
Hi, sis. Good morning, and thank you so much for this time. That I know it's so early, but really, thank you so much for having us here for our Go Live. So, anyway, hey, everyone, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in this beautiful world. And before we dive into our topic, I'm gonna share a little bit of myself. Before I start this business, I say, well, this is Roslyn. I'm working long hours, pretty much burnout, and don't have time for myself and for my loved ones, and also I'm struggling financially. I mean, it's not struggling financially that you're broke, but I mean in terms of you have extra money, for emergency. And also, when I start this online business, I know I don't have any business experience or computer experience. It's and also I'm really really shy in front of the camera, but because of our step-by-step video training, I can launch this online business. You don't have to be a tech savvy. All you need is a willingness to learn and adapt these new opportunities. So if you're struggling, if you resonate our story, do- um, you're welcome to check it out and follow the steps. So anyway, to those who don't know me, my name is Teresa Henry. I'm a digital business owner and a mentor. And yes, we're gonna share our topic. Can I do this business without any experience?
That's right. Hello, Sister Teresa. I am so happy that we met our schedule today. Anyway, for our audience, hopefully you will get takeaways at the end of our go live. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the comment sections or reach out to us, and we will be happy to guide you with more informations. So today's topic is very very important. This is most common questions that all of us ask. If you once you run entrepreneurs advertise on social media, you often ask yourself, can I do this business without any experience? Because I've been there as well, because I don't even know about computer, no business background. And I believe Sister Risa is the same. But of course, let's be real here. As what I mentioned, that's one of the biggest hesitations that people have before starting a digital business. I've been there, sisters. I've been there. The whole community that been very, very successful, been there. But like I have no experience, and I can do this. As what I mentioned earlier in the beginning, that it's because of the amazing system that we have, all the trainings, all the guidance that we have in our community. I am able to launch this. So for our audience and our viewers who gonna be watching this for replay, the answer is yes, anyone can do this business, because the truth is most of us who started this journey had zero background in online world, came from very very shy, is what they said, introvert extrovert, as what a lot of successful people, it's just how we got reprogram our mindset as we grow, our when we grow up. But came from very, very shy, no computer background, no business background. It's just hungry for change, the willingness to get out of the daily grind. That's what push us through starting the business and run this here in our community. If if you are watching and you want to see our community, feel free to register to our website or reach out to us. How I amaze our community, Sister Teresa, as there's so many moms out there, healthcare workers, employees, caregivers, teachers, OFW, and busy professionals. We didn't know, about digital marketing, automated system, and how any of this worked at first. But what we had was the willingness to learn. And Sister Teresa will be sharing us about what makes our business model different. That why I can tell you that everyone can start your business.
Thank you, sis. The best part of this business is, what this business model is different is because we don't do selling, shipping, or recruiting. So you don't have to bag your friends, your family, or we have products, but we don't sell the products. The system works for us, so that's the best part of this business. And I don't like when it comes with selling. I'm not good with that, so that's why this business is different from everybody else, because we don't do selling. That's the best part there. And also, we have a fully automated system that runs in the background 24/7. It means that it does whatever you want to do. Like if you're still working on your full-time job, you're a busy mom, whatever area in your life that you're doing, you can still run this business 24/7 because of the automation. That's really the beauty of this business. And we have step-by-step training and mentorship that guides you from day one. No guessing, no confusion. So here we mentioned earlier that we have a video step by step. So if you're not a tech savvy, you're worried about, I don't know, all the social media, any platform to, because we use the social media to leverage, to advertise our business. So if that's what you're worried about, you're not tech savvy, you don't have to worry about, because we have our step by step videos. So you can learn in your comfortable time, or you can, it said it's easy, you can play and pause the training. All you do is focus and set up your business properly. And the best one is, and you're not alone here in this journey. We have a supportive community with over 248,000 members worldwide. Imagine, this is global. We're not just talking about local business here, it's global. When you come to our in a private group, you will see how much people, this community, changed lives. So it's not too late to start. Just take action. Don't wait. It's not perfect time, because the perfect time is today. Thank you,
That's right.
sis.
I totally agree with you, Sister Teresa. There is no perfect time. If you said I wait for the perfect time, there is no perfect time. A lot of us here, we always said that I wish I started sooner. I wish I saw this before. I wish I know this opportunity exists. But for our audience who are waiting for a perfect time, there is no perfect time. If you want to change your situations, you'll find way. It's just same as when you want to when we said that, oh, I can't afford to start because this is a business. Guys, this is a business, and in any business there's always investment involved.
Yes.
Although here it's not that expensive as any other business. If you want to start with restaurant, you need hundreds, thousands of dollars. Here we don't need that much. We don't need a space, you don't need the storage, you don't need a hired employee to work for you. This is very affordable business. If you really want to change your life, like if you have the strong why and you're tired of your situations, always remember, nothing changes. You have to make that decision for yourself, and then take actions. Watch our free workshop, and if something resonates with you, and if you feel in your heart that this is the opportunity that you've been looking for, then just follow the process. Proceed to the next steps. By paying the 149 refundable, you will have access to everything, to our in video details of all the informations about this business. Then if you decide that you want to proceed, go for it. But if you decide this is not for you, you can get that money back within 30 days. So if you want to dig deeper, because there is so many people wondering about, oh, the workshop is not really clear. It took us like 3 to 5 times to watch to get fully understand. So always remember, if your why, if your reason is stronger than your excuses right now, you'll find way to start your business, you know. Maybe Sister Ressa, I was so like inspired of one of the coach go live, that she said there are so many people said that I don't really need a business, because you know I am you know I can afford, I live comfortably. But you know what she shared about, yes, you know, we are able to live and afford our daily needs here, we are not starving. But do you love your family, you know? Most of us, like a breadwinner, do you love, did you are you able to help your family when they needs, you able to provide your family, you know? Because like for me, I mean, like I am a breadwinner, I help my parents, you know, as I can, and in a way that, but of course it's still not enough, you know. Even if how many overtime we can do, there's always nothing left for savings for our personal needs. So that's why I had to bring that up, because really, if your why is stronger than your excuses, you'll find way to start the business. And there is no perfect time. The moment you see these opportunities, grab it, because it's not gonna stay there, you know. It'll come and go when the opportunity comes. So, and then as long as you are teachable, you know, you are willing to learn, that's what we need here, because we all came from different backgrounds, we don't have any business background, and we also we're very very shy. But as long as you you are willing to learn, right, Sister Teresa? In the beginning as well, we also, this is also our struggles, you know, as what I mentioned, from shy to launch this business and to do go live. But we didn't come out like this right away. It'll take times, consistency to achieve our goals, you know? And then as long as you're willing to learn, nothing is impossible. Whatever your dreams, it will happen, you know, as long as you are willing to put that work. So if you can watch a video, if you can scroll that on Facebook, and you can follow a simple steps and stay consistent, you can do this business, you know. We see, or we've been seeing a lot in the online, in our community, the, you know, like stay at home moms, full-time nurses, retired, and even people in their 60s and 70s, you know, start this business, and they are doing very well, and they're headed towards their success. But of course, all of us, we define success in different ways, you know. For me, Sister Teresa, I define the success once I achieve my financial freedom and time freedom, and able to help people, you know, and rescue a lot of animals. That's success for me. But of course, you know, for our audience who are still been in a, you know, setting on the offense, because you're unsure or afraid or not being qualified, and then let me remind you, you know, all of us, we have um calling, you know, we have a purpose, you know, of why we are here in this world, you know. Always remember, we don't have to to know everything at once, you know. Always, as long as you are willing to follow the simple steps, and then trust the process and believe in yourself, you know. Because all of us here, we are headed towards our freedom, purpose, and the life that aligns with our values. So before we end our go live, Sister Teresa will be inviting you of how to join this business.
Okay. For to those for our audience that wants to know more about our business, we have free live webinar every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. PST or 8 p.m. EST. So just please check your time zone in what time our free live webinar. You know, it's a 90 minutes long, and the this part of this you attend the free live webinar is you can you can ask question directly to the presenter. But if you're really busy mom, if you don't have time with 90 minutes, we have our 20 minutes video replay. And same, you can access that through registering into our website that you see in our screen. Please enter your name and email address. Please enter your valid email address, because if you don't, the system won't send you our email. You cannot receive if if you don't have a valid email address. So that's really important that you enter your valid email address and your name, so you know who your mentor is and then who's gonna guide you on this journey. So that's all, and it's free registration. You don't have to wait. With the perfect time to start, and today is the perfect time. Yes, and
That's
just take action and follow the steps.
That's right. And thank you so much, Sister Teresa. And I love the way how you said it's free registration. And always remember, don't be afraid to register to our website. We don't, there are so many people thought that once you register, you get hacked. We are not hackers, we are digital business owners. And once you registered your legit name and email, you will receive our free workshop. And then whoever you registered, whose website, that will be the one that will guide you in this journey. So don't be afraid. Always remember, nothing changes, nothing changes. And if you don't take actions and make that decisions for yourself, 10 years from now, you will be in the same cycle where you are sitting right now. You have to make that decision. So if your why and your dreams, you want to make that happen, everything here is possible. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you everyone for
Thank
watching us. And I hope we give a little value and make it clear of this topic. And reach out to us if you have any questions. We will be happy to provide you with more informations. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa, and thank you
Thank you, sis.
everyone.
God bless
Take
everyone.
care.